friends, thank you so much for coming to watch my video today. My name is Miss Rachel and I am a speech language pathologist. Today we are going to be talking about something called phonemes. Phonemes? What are those? Well, a phoneme is part of a word. It's just one little tiny sound. So in the word dog, we have d, a, g. And one phoneme is each sound that makes up the word dog. So in this case, the d sound is the first of 3 phonemes that make up the word dog. So how do we make a phoneme? Well, it turns out making phonemes is all about air. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about how your body uses air in order to make phonemes. The way that we bring air into our body is through breathing with our nose and our mouth. We breathe air into a special tube in our throat called our trachea. We have 2 tubes in our throat, one in the front and one in the back. The one in the front is called our trachea, and the one in the back is called our esophagus. The one in the front, our trachea, leads down into our lungs, where it processes air, and we are able to breathe and get oxygen all over our body. The one in the back, our esophagus, goes down and goes into our stomach, so we can process foods and liquids that we eat and drink. Inside our trachea, we have some special muscles called our vocal cords. Our vocal cords are some very funny looking little muscles. They're these muscles right here, and they sit right here in your throat. They are inside your trachea, so this right here in my picture, that would be your trachea. And these little muscles, they're like skinny little rubber bands, and their whole job is to sit in your throat like this and bonk into each other as fast as they possibly can. They just go bump, 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 really, really quickly. There's 2 ways that our vocal cords can work in order to pass air through. One is for our vocal cords to bonk together as fast as they possibly can, and that breaks up the air coming through our trachea. The other way is for our vocal cords to stay open and let the air just pass through, which makes a quieter sound. So when we have our vocal cords bonking together really fast, it makes a sort of buzzing sound that we can hear and feel in our voices. When our vocal cords stay open and let the air pass through, it's a quiet sound, and it feels and sounds very different. We can tell the difference by taking our fingers like a little butterfly wing and putting them gently right here on the front of our necks. Now, if we make a sound like a bee, bzzz, you should be able to feel your vocal cords bonking back and forth together really quickly. You should be able to feel a little buzzing feeling in your throat. If you make a sound like an H and you just go, you shouldn't feel any buzzes because our vocal cords sit open in order to make an H sound. So that way you can tell if a sound is a buzzy phoneme or a quiet phoneme by the way your body processes the air going through your vocal cords and up your trachea. We will talk a lot more about different phonemes and how our body makes each one of those using our vocal cords, the air moving through our trachea, our nose, our lips, our mouth, and our tongue in order to make sounds and therefore make speech. Next time, we will get into all kinds of different phonemes and how to create them. But for today, we're going to say goodbye. And don't forget, always wear a helmet.